If you remember this, Brittany, but maybe you do. Heading out for the first day of school, the door open, your Spider-Man backpack on, having mom drop you off at Christina Kent Early Childhood Care, and now you're doing the same with your kids, dropping them off or fighting with them in the morning. That's usually more like it. Well, back in 1919, the Albuquerque Nursery, which is now known as Christina Kent Early Childhood Center, was founded.
That's right. Started by the Women's Club of Albuquerque, they provided daycare for the children of low-income working mothers, and they are now celebrating a milestone, and we headed out to see how this local business has grown over the years. Take a look. I'm here at the Christina Kent Early Childhood Center, and they're turning 95 today, so I'm going to learn all about their history and the history of Albuquerque. Let's go. I'm here with Marianne Giangola. Said her name right. Said her name right. And she is the president of the board of directors for Christina Kent. This is a cute little daycare. I love it. And having a little 3-year-old, I've had my experience at daycares. And you guys have been around 95 years.
That's right. It was founded by the Women's Club of Albuquerque in 1919.
Yeah.
It was originally called the Albuquerque Day Nursery. And then in 1930, the name was changed to Christina Kent Day Nursery to honor one of the founders. And then in 2008, we changed it to Christina Kent Early Childhood Center to recognize the importance of early education for the children.
Now I'm here with Jenny Cavalluzzo, who wrote the book on Christina Kent. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this book.
It tells the history for the 95 years that this place is in existence. It'll tell the story about the building.
Okay.
It'll tell the story about the Albuquerque Women's Club,
Okay.
who are the people that started the whole thing. It'll tell about some of the early members of the board who were the movers and shakers of Albuquerque in the early days.
Okay.
And it's really the history of Albuquerque in addition to being the history
All
of
shown in kind of one sort of place.
That's correct.
That's great, because I mean, it's a big history.
Yeah.
So if somebody's interested in finding the book, they go to Christina Kent's website?
Yes, I think that's one of the ways they can do that.
Okay.
Or they can phone here to the center
All right.
and ask about it. I know that it will be available.
Why do you think Christina Kent has been so successful?
I think because the people of Albuquerque who were involved in the beginning really believed in the children, and that carried over. Each board that came along and all the volunteers all believed in the children, and it managed to keep it going.
Our mission is threefold: to serve the children of economically diverse working families with quality childcare, early education, and nutritional services in a safe and nurturing environment.
If you want any information on Christina Kent, just head to casa.com and click on the Style tab. Now I'm going to take this home because my friend Camden made it for me.
Camden
My little
did a
friend,
great job.
he did, Camden. He was 4 years old, and he was like, he just came straight up to me. He's like, hello. I was like, hi, what's your name? And he said, Camden. And I said, how old are you? And he said, I'm 4. I said, okay. And then when we were leaving, I was like, okay, bye, Camden. He's like, and he gave that to me, and I was like, wow, this is really nice. And I started handing it back to him. He goes, no, I made that for you. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, you
look at
did,
him.
Camden.
So Cannon, your son, did he get jealous when he got home? He's like,
what is this?
what's this,
This
Mom?
isn't my artwork.
What's this? I didn't do this, Mom.
Well, and we
You
say
playing with other kids?
all of the artwork that Cannon has ever made.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Starting a collection.
oh
You're going to open a
gosh,
gallery.
It's a lot, too.
When he's super famous.
I mean, because you have to find the right daycare. They've been around forever. They
yeah,
said that
1919 is incredible.
And it started 15 cents. That's how much it costed.
Could you imagine?
No, and that's, oh man, I was thinking about that. And they used to give the kids baths because back in the day, some houses didn't have baths.
Yeah,
so they
that's
used
true.
to give the kids baths.
That's true. Wow, that is
It's a good
fantastic.
daycare. Now they, I kind of, you know, the main difference between what it was and what it is back then it was they're watching your child, they're making sure they're safe, and now they're really encouraging their education, and it's a cool place, really cool.
I mean, they're doing something right if they've
cute.
had their doors open since 1919. That's very rare for a daycare. So they're obviously doing something very right. So if you want more information on that, if you're looking for a place to take your kiddo for daycare, head over to casa.com and click on the Style tab.